Hey, what's up, Surrender? I miss you ladies like crazy, but I'm so thankful that we can still have class together online. For attendance this week, go ahead and just email me what you and your family are doing to celebrate Easter this year. And I would love to hear all your fun, creative ideas. Quarantine isn't going to keep us from celebrating Resurrection Sunday. We're going to go ahead and just jump right in with our devotional for the week. Our devotional this week is from Luke 19:10, and it says, "For the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost." And in this verse, we read about Zacchaeus, and he was a tax collector, and really probably not a great guy. When we read the text, we see that people considered him a sinner, but Jesus sees him out of a crowd of people, and he goes to his house, and through this encounter with Jesus, through this just love encounter with Jesus, Zacchaeus totally has a change of heart, and he says that he's going to give half of what he owns to the poor, and that anything that he has taken from people, he's going to return fourfold. And so it's really through this encounter with Jesus that he's saved from himself and from the ways that he was operating before. And so we know that the nature of our Heavenly Father is seen through His Son, Jesus Christ. And really, we know that Jesus came and He died as our ultimate sacrifice, as the ultimate sacrifice on the cross for our sin, so that our sin would not separate us from God anymore. But we also see that His heart and the heart of the Father is to save those who are lost, save those who are brokenhearted and lonely, and really crying out. And isn't it amazing that we have a God that when we cry out and we reach out, He is seeking to save us. I have a little combo for you for the song called "You Will Be Found." It's from the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, and I felt like it was a good theme to go along with our devotional this week. Just thinking about the fact that Jesus saves and He seeks after the lost. So no matter what we are going through, we will be found and we will be comforted by Jesus in that. So I'm going to do the dance for you once, and then I'll break it down. All right.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found.
And in this part, you can just improvise.
You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
So the beginning, to break it down, I'm gonna face this way so that you guys can, it makes more sense. But you're facing your corner, and then your right arm comes up and over the right side of your head, down the left. You come up and you open your hand like you're gonna give it to somebody, and then it comes in at the elbow, goes out flat, and then comes in like this, okay? So that's the, have you ever felt like, sorry, your body comes up first, nobody was there, and then you just kind of pause and your head comes up until the next phrase starts, and then your hands do this number right here. So our hands come up, in, and then they slide over each other and out. Have you ever felt forgotten? So we're done that. And then we just do kind of a little worm roll in, not a worm, a wave. Roll in from your shoulders, boom, boom, and they come here like you're hiding behind it. And that's in the middle of nowhere. And then we drop. Have you ever felt like you could disappear? And you just hit your right cheek to look to the left. And then it says, like you could fall and nobody would hear. So you're gonna just do a little ball change, left, right. We put our weight on our right leg. You can support yourself with your right arm on the floor. Your left leg comes to attitude, around, and then you just roll over onto your knees. And then this is just kind of like a dramatic push, and then push off the floor.
Could you try again?
So we push, push, and then there's just like a couple piano beats, and you can just do isolations. You want to do like shoulder, shoulder, head roll, whatever you want to do on that. There's 3, and then it says well, and that should just be kind of a breath. So you do well, and then roll over your left shoulder and hip. Let that lonely feeling disappear. So you're on your right knee, and you slide out into like a half split basically. You're here, and then your legs come in and around you to face the back corner. And then you're going to lengthen your legs out front and roll over. You can roll over your right or left shoulder. If you have one that gives you trouble, do the opposite one. But we have extend, tuck, roll, and then you kind of come to that Z sit. And then out of that, we have, we're here. So then you kind of prop up on that left leg, and then push right, left to stand up out of it. Back to facing our original corner. We push up and flick with our left leg. So you pique on your right, flick, come through, and then rond de jambe. Actually, it's a step ball change, not a rond de jambe. So you flick, boom, right, left, right. And then this is kind of a deconstructed pirouette. It should just feel like really melty and almost like you're falling out of it, but you're totally in control the whole time. So you have right, left, right, and then when you do your pirouette, you're on a plie, and your left knee is kind of like bent into it. So right, left, right, turn, and fall. When you don't feel like you can stand, then you're gonna bring your right foot into your left. You can reach out your hand, and your left comes down, your right comes up, And then we step back and oh, and your left arm comes to your heart and your right arm's kind of pulling something down and in. Oh, I can see them running. And then you step right, left, right. No, oh. Hold on just a second. That might not be right. It's actually just a right, left, right. And then it's just like a little tuck. It's almost like a tuck jump, but your right leg stays straight and your left leg comes around like this. So that's, and I know, oh, they'll take you, and that's less of a flick and more attitude. Take you. Then we prep to the corner and 3 high chaîné turns. Ho, om, boom. Then with our right arm, we have even when the darkness something through. So you have blade, elbow straight, around and push. Then we have step left, right, flick, and fall. And that's on. You need a friend to carry you. Then we're gonna step back, right, left. When you're broken on the ground, so you just like push off the ground. And then we step right, left, right. And this is gonna be an inside, not an inside pirouette. This is gonna be a pirouette that's turned in. Broken on the ground, you will be found. So kind of like our pirouettes from Another in the Fire. You will be found. Okay. Let's try Up to There with music. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Let's just keep going. You will be found. So then we have, so let the sun come shining through. So that's just a right, left, right, and then it's just a saute with your left leg like in a bop. Sun come, arms and forth, shining through. And then we step right, left, right. Kind of shining through. Step out of it over your right shoulder. Right, left, right. And then it says, take your head and look around, something like that. So you're actually facing the back after you get out of that, that little turn we just did. And then you're just gonna take like a wide second stance in parallel, deep plie, and then just rotate around. And look around. And then this is the part that's improv, so you could do turns, you could do leaps, do whatever you want. It's the you will be found. The only thing that's not improv is the very, very last you will be found. And facing front, we just do another, you can do left or right, whichever one you're better at. Turn in pirouette, and you will be found. And then you just hit that really strong to the front or to the corner, whatever side you want to hit that to of the last you will be found. So that's the combo. Have fun with it. Run it back as many times as you want. And again, the song is You Will Be Found from the Dear Evan Hansen Broadway musical soundtrack. Love you guys. Thank you for an awesome class. Praying for you and hope that you have an amazing Easter week. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much.